Hello and welcome to CVR News Network. You are watching CVR English and these are the details of the hour. The government appointed former RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das as the Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. According to an order issued by the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet, his appointment will be effective from the day he assumes the office. The tenure of his role will be co-terminus with that of the Prime Minister or until further orders. Currently, former IAS officer P.K. Mishra has been serving as the first Principal Secretary since September 11, 2019. With his appointment, Shaktikanta Das will now take the role alongside Mishra. Addressing the valedictory session of the 12th International Health Dialogue Conference in Delhi, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar stated that many developing nations has received Made in India COVID-19 vaccines through the Vaccine Mantri initiative or other global programs. He contrasted this with some developed countries that had stockpiled vaccines far beyond their population needs. He also noted that Indian medical teams had been deployed in the Indian Ocean region to assist smaller nations during critical situations. Jaishankar further highlighted that India has completed over 600 significant development projects across 78 countries, many of which were in the health sector. He acknowledged the role of India's private health industry in enhancing healthcare facilities globally, emphasizing that the country values its partnership with the industry. From specialty hospitals to primary health centers, he stated, India has aimed to make a meaningful impact across various healthcare domains.
A large number of developing nations received Made in India vaccine, either through our Vaccine Maitri initiative or other global programs. Now, this was in contrast to many developed countries who had stockpiled vaccines to the multiples of their population. Indian medical teams also went out in the Indian Ocean region to deal with pressing situations in some smaller countries. But this was not just an exception made during the COVID era. In fact, it is part of our approach to the world, both before and after. Recently, we dispatched 66.5 tons of medical supplies to deal with the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. A little before that, a consignment of 1,400 kilograms of anti-cancer medicines were sent to strengthen the medical capabilities of hospitals in Syria. Even in Afghanistan, India has stepped forward with 300 tons of medicines in the last few years, as well as the dispatch of specialists to a hospital that we had built in Kabul. Friends, India today has delivered more than 600 significant development projects in 78 nations across the world. Now, many of them are in the health sector. In parallel, the private health industry of India has also contributed to facilities and capacities in different geographies, and I want to say today that we value this industry as a partner. From specialty hospitals to primary health centers, we have sought to make a difference across a wide spectrum. The COVID experience was a reminder to many nations to develop national capacities in this crucial domain. Here too, Indian companies have, as well as obviously the Indian government, we have sought to localize production and to strengthen capabilities. One of our significant efforts in this direction has been the E-Arogya Bharti initiative to train medical students and paramedics in Africa through online classes. By diversifying the production of medicines and expanding the scale of medical professionals, we are strengthening the ability of the Global South to address its core concerns. A large number of developing nations received Made in India vaccine, either through our Vaccine Maitri initiative or other global programs. Now, this was in contrast to many developed countries who had stockpiled vaccines to the multiples of their population. Indian medical teams also went out in the Indian Ocean region to deal with pressing situations in some smaller countries. But this was not just an exception made during the COVID era. In fact, it is part of our approach to the world, both before and after. Recently, we dispatched 66.5 tons of
8 workers, including 2 engineers and 2 machine operators, were trapped after a roof collapse in the under construction Sri Salem left bank canal SLBC tunnel in Telangana's Nagar Kurnool district. Telangana Irrigation Minister N. Uttam Kumar Reddy said the state has been sought help from experts, the Indian Army and the NDRF for rescue operations. CM Revanth Reddy directed officials to take immediate relief measures. The trapped personnel are 14 kilometers inside the tunnel, where increasing water and soil seepage led to the collapse. Rescue efforts are ongoing. Union Home Minister Amit Shah, while addressing an event in Maharashtra, criticized Rahul Gandhi for questioning the benefits of the Jan Dhan accounts. He recalled that Rahul has asked what Prime Minister Modi would transfer into these accounts and asserted that Modi ensured direct fund transfers to beneficiaries with a single click. Shah emphasized the success of the Jan Dhan scheme in promoting financial inclusion and welfare distribution.
20 लाख लाभार्थियों को अपना खुद का घर मिलने का आनंद एक ही क्षण में आया होगा। ये सभी 20 लाख परिवारों को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। और इसके साथ सरकारें चलती है, कई बार घोषणाएं होती है और कई साल घोषणा पूरी करने में लगता है, मगर देवेंद्र फडणवीस और उनकी टीम को मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि 20 लाख आवास आवंटित किए और 10 लाख लाभार्थियों को उनकी पहली किस्त ही कार्यक्रम समाप्त होने के पहले देने का काम महाराष्ट्र सरकार ने किया है। अभी जब बटन दबाकर किस्त दे रहे थे, देवेंद्र जी ने बताया कि काफी लोगों को, सभी लोगों को किस्त उनके अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर हो गई है। मुझे राहुल गांधी जी याद आ गए, जब मोदी जी आप सबको जनधन अकाउंट दे रहे थे, राहुल बाबा कह रहे थे अकाउंट तो दोगे, अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर क्या करोगे। राहुल बाबा, आज ये मोदी जी का चमत्कार देखिए, 10 लाख लोगों को घर की पहली किस्त एक ही क्लिक से ट्रांसफर वो ही अकाउंट में हो रही। भाइयों के साथ 20 लाख लाभार्थियों को अपना खुद का घर मिलने का आनंद एक ही क्षण में आया होगा। ये सभी 20 लाख परिवारों को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। और इसके साथ सरकारें चलती है, कई बार घोषणाएं होती है और कई साल घोषणा पूरी करने में लगता है, मगर देवेंद्र फडणवीस और उनकी टीम को मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि 20 लाख आवास आवंटित किए और 10 लाख लाभार्थियों को उनकी पहली किस्त ही कार्यक्रम समाप्त होने के पहले देने का काम महाराष्ट्र सरकार ने किया है। अभी जब बटन दबाकर किस्त दे रहे थे, देवेंद्र जी ने बताया कि काफी लोगों को, सभी लोगों को किस्त उनके अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर हो गई है। मुझे राहुल गांधी जी याद आ गए, जब मोदी जी आप सबको जनधन अकाउंट दे रहे थे, राहुल बाबा कह रहे थे अकाउंट तो दोगे, अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर क्या करोगे। राहुल बाबा, आज ये मोदी जी का चमत्कार देखिए, 10 लाख लोगों को घर की पहली किस्त एक ही क्लिक से ट्रांसफर वो ही अकाउंट में हो रही।
Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma announced that the state will host a grand cultural event on February 24th featuring 8,600 junior dancers from the Tea tribe community who will be dance Jhumoir, showcasing their rich traditions. Prime Minister Narendra Modi along with 60 foreign diplomats will witness this historic extravaganza in Guwahati. Sarma also revealed that February 25th Assam's Investment Summit will be inaugurated by the Prime Minister with participation from union ministers, ambassadors and global investors. He emphasized that the summit would be a transformative milestone in Assam's development journey.
Assam is going to witness a huge cultural extravaganza on 24th evening. The Jhumur dance, which is traditions of our Tea tribe community, they will demonstrate their culture with 8,600 dancers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will witness the event. This will be a historical event. I'd like to thank Prime Minister Narendra Modi for accepting our invitation. Along with Prime Minister, 60 head of mission and ambassadors of different nations will also witness the huge cultural extravaganza which will be taken place in Guwahati. So I'd like to thank everyone, every dancers for coming all the way to Guwahati to participate in the historical event.
So for the Advantage Assam,
Advantage Assam, our investment summit will be held on 25th. Summit will be inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister. Several union ministers, ambassadors, investors from nations, investors from outside will participate. This is going to change the journey of Assam for all the time to come.
so is it possible that the more than 2,000 lakhs crores and
I think as of now we have proposal for 1 lakh crore. Let us see how it is unfold.
So last time for you it was a world record. So this time
We can't break our own world record by our own world record, but this will be witnessed by 60 head of nations. Assam is going to witness a huge cultural extravaganza on 24th evening. The Jumur dance, which is traditions of our T tribe community, they will demonstrate their culture with 8,600 dancers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will witness the event. This will be a historical event. I'd like to thank Prime Minister Narendra Modi for accepting our invitation. Along with Prime Minister, 60 head of mission and ambassadors of different nations will also witness the huge cultural extravaganza which will be taken place in Guwahati. So I'd like to thank everyone, every dancer for coming all the way to Guwahati to participate in the historical event.
So for the Advantage Assam,
Advantage Assam, our investment summit will be held on 25th. Summit will be inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister. Several union ministers, ambassadors, investors from nations, investors from outside will participate. This is going.
Police in Bhiwani, Haryana have arrested the individuals for attempting to rob a postal department employee near a post office. Notably, one of the arrested suspects is also a postal department employee.
उसने कहा कि तब हम उसने कहा कि तब हम
A meeting was held in Malkapur as part of Congress Party's preparations for the graduate MMC elections in Sangareddy district, attended by Ministers Konda Sureka, Damodar Raj Narsingh and TGIIC chairperson Nirmala Jaggareddy. During the meeting, it was emphasized that the Congress Party must be defeated in this election. Minister Konda Sureka accused BRS of breaking its alliance with the BJP and signing a secret agreement with the party. Sureka also criticized BJP leader Raghunandan Rao, stating that despite winning as an MLA or the MP, he failed to bring any development and alleged that he won the MP elections due to cross-voting. Additionally, she targeted the central government, stating that despite having 2 central ministers from Telangana, they failed to secure any funds for the state.
చాలా మంది అడగొచ్చు మరి కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీకి ఎందుకు ఓటేయాలి అని చెప్పేసి నేను అడుగుతా ఉన్నా బీజేపీ పార్టీకి ఎందుకు ఓటేయాలి ఎందుకు అనంటే ఇక్కడి నుంచి రఘునందన్ రావు ఎమ్మెల్యేగా గెలిచాడు ఎమ్మెల్యేగా గెలిచినప్పుడు ఊరూరికి కూడా 100 హామీలు ఇచ్చాడు నేను ఈ జీవో తీసుకొస్తా ఆ జీవో తీసుకొస్తా కేంద్రంలో మా బీజేపీ ప్రభుత్వం ఉంది కాబట్టి నేను ఏదంటే అది తీసుకురాగలుగుతా అని చెప్పి ఆ రోజు మోసం చేసి ఓట్లేసుకొని 2 సంవత్సరాల పరిపాలనా కాలంలో ఒక్క రూపాయి నయా పైసా కూడా మనకి ఇక్కడ తీసుకొచ్చినటువంటి సందర్భం లేదు మరి ఎమ్మెల్యేగా ఓడిపోయినాక మళ్ళీ ఎంపీగా నిలబడ్డాడు ఎంపీగా నిలబడి కూడా మళ్ళీ సేమ్ ఎంపీలందరూ కూడా అదే ప్రచారం చేశారు మేము సెంట్రల్ నుంచి నిధులు తీసుకొస్తాము మరి తెలంగాణ అభివృద్ధి పదంలో నడిపిస్తాము అని చెప్పి చాలా మంది అడగొచ్చు, మరి కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీకే ఎందుకు ఓటేయాలి అని చెప్పేసి. నేను అడుగుతా ఉన్నా, బీజేపీ పార్టీకి ఎందుకు ఓటేయాలి. ఎందుకు అనంటే ఇక్కడి నుంచి రఘునందన్ రావు ఎమ్మెల్యేగా గెలిచాడు. ఎమ్మెల్యేగా గెలిచినప్పుడు ఊరూరికి కూడా 100 హామీలు ఇచ్చాడు. నేను ఈ జియో తీసుకొస్తా, ఆ జియో తీసుకొస్తా, కేంద్రంలో మా బీజేపీ ప్రభుత్వం ఉంది కాబట్టి నేను ఏదంటే అది తీసుకురాగలుగుతా అని చెప్పి ఆ రోజు మోసం చేసి ఓట్లేసుకొని 2 సంవత్సరాల పరిపాలనా కాలంలో ఒక్క రూపాయి నయా పైసా కూడా మనకి ఇక్కడ తీసుకొచ్చినటువంటి సందర్భం లేదు. మరి ఎమ్మెల్యేగా ఓడిపోయినాక మళ్ళీ ఎంపీగా నిలబడ్డాడు. ఎంపీగా నిలబడి కూడా మళ్ళీ సేమ్ ఎంపీలందరూ కూడా అదే ప్రచారం చేశారు, మేము సెంట్రల్ నుంచి నిధులు తీసుకొస్తాము, మరి తెలంగాణ అభివృద్ధి పదంలో నడిపిస్తాం.
కమిట్మెంట్ చేసింది. ప్రతి మార్చి ఏప్రిల్లో మేము జాబ్ క్యాలెండర్ ని రిలీజ్ చేస్తాము, జాబ్ క్యాలెండర్ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తాము అని చెప్పి మళ్ళీ వచ్చే మార్చి ఏప్రిల్లో ఖచ్చితంగా మళ్ళీ అన్ని డిపార్ట్మెంట్ కు సంబంధించిన నోటిఫికేషన్ యథావిధంగా ఎన్ని ఖాళీలు ఉంటే అన్ని భర్తీ చేయాలన్నది ప్రభుత్వం యొక్క ముఖ్య ఉద్దేశం. ఎక్కడా కూడా పొరపచ్చలు ఉండదు, పొరపాట్లు ఉండదు, ఎవరు కోర్టుకు పోవద్దు, నోటిఫికేషన్ సాఫీగా ఉండాలి. ఆ మెరిట్లో ఉన్నోళ్ళు, రిజర్వేషన్లో ఉన్నోళ్ళు, అర్హత ఉన్నోళ్ళు ప్రతి ఒక్కరు పోటీ పడాలి. ఆ పోటీలో మెరిట్లో ఉన్నలకు అవకాశం కల్పించాలి, ఉద్యోగ కల్పన ఇవ్వాలనే ఉద్దేశం కాంగ్రెస్ ప్రభుత్వానికి. ఒక కమిట్మెంట్ చేసింది, ప్రతి మార్చి ఏప్రిల్లో మేము జాబ్ క్యాలెండర్ ని రిలీజ్ చేస్తాము, జాబ్ క్యాలెండర్ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తాము అని చెప్పి మళ్ళీ వచ్చే మార్చి ఏప్రిల్లో ఖచ్చితంగా మళ్ళీ అన్ని డిపార్ట్మెంట్ కు సంబంధించిన నోటిఫికేషన్ యథావిధంగా ఎన్ని ఖాళీలు ఉంటే అన్ని భర్తీ చేయాలన్నది ప్రభుత్వం యొక్క ముఖ్య ఉద్దేశం. ఎక్కడా కూడా పొరపచ్చలు ఉండదు, పొరపాట్లు ఉండదు, ఎవరు కోర్టుకు పోవద్దు, నోటిఫికేషన్ సాఫీగా ఉండాలి.
The Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission APPSC has postponed the Group 2 exam schedule to be held in the state after the government wrote a letter addressing objections raised by some candidates regarding the errors in the roster. Considering their complaints, the government communicated with APPSC as the roster issue is currently under court hearing and candidates have expressed concerns. The petition is set for hearing on the 11th of next month, allowing the time to file an affidavit. In response, the state government has decided to postpone the Group 2 examinations even before the official announcement. Reports of the postponement circulated in the media, prompting APPSC to clarify that social media rumors should not be believed. However, following the government's letter, APPSC was eventually compelled to postpone the exams, leading to the current situation. Hamas militants prepared a stage and gather holding weapons in southern Gaza Strip city of the Rafah ahead of the 7th hostage prisoner swap with Israel since the ceasefire began. Hamas said it will release 6 living Israelis, the last living hostages eligible for the release under the truce deal first phase, which is due to expire in early March. Hamas militants hand over two hostages, Tel Shoham and Avira Mengistu, the Red Cross in southern Gaza Strip city of Rafah. Hamas said it will release 6 living Israelis in the 7th swap since the ceasefire began. The last living hostage is eligible for the release under the truce deal first phase, which is due to expire in early March.
الطاولة تمام انتوا قدمتوا هيك عن الطاولة كثير لو سمحت الو 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 يا عمي يلا
ويحملون معهم أسرى العدو الصهيوني يلا وصلوا الأسرى يا جماعة
And that's the end of the bulletin. Keep watching CVR News English.